In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier with Slack. This integration will help you automate workflows, saving you time and energy by linking these two powerful tools seamlessly. Let's dive into each step together to ensure a smooth setup and clarify what you need to do to get Zapier working with Slack. First, head over to the Zapier homepage. This is your starting point for creating automations, which Zapier calls Zaps. You'll find the interface intuitive and designed to guide you through the process smoothly. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the layout, as this will help you move through the setup more confidently. Next, locate and click on the Zap button. This is essentially where you begin creating your workflow. Think of a zap as a recipe with a trigger and one or more actions. Once clicked, you'll begin setting up your automated task. Now let's focus on the trigger. In Zapier, a trigger sets off your zap whenever a specific event happens. You'll want to configure this to work with Slack, so type Slack into the search box to designate it as your trigger app. As you start typing, Zapier should suggest Slack as an option. Go ahead and click on it. After selecting Slack, you'll see an option labeled Choose an Event. Clicking this will present a list of potential triggers you can select from. For this demonstration, let's choose New Channel. With this setup, anytime a new channel is created in Slack, your Zap will be triggered. Feel free to explore other trigger options as well, depending on your needs. Once your trigger is specified, you need to connect Slack to Zapier. Click on the Connect Slack button. Bear in mind before proceeding here that you should already have the necessary permissions to connect these accounts. If not, check with your Slack administrator if needed. You will be redirected to Slack's permission page where you need to approve the necessary permissions. This step is crucial as it allows Zapier to perform actions in Slack on your behalf, something like giving a waiter access to your kitchen to prepare your requested dish. Click on Install Zapier to approve permission to proceed. After approving the permissions, return to Zapier and click Continue to move on to the next stage of setting up your Zap. It's time to test your trigger and make sure it works correctly. Clicking on Test Trigger is a vital step as it helps ensure everything is in order before you activate your Zap. This test checks if the setup actually retrieves data from Slack as expected. Congratulate yourself for making it this far. Your Slack and Zapier automation is now ready to go. By following these steps, you've set up an automated workflow that will help you streamline interactions between these two services. Keep experimenting and optimizing your Zaps to automate more tasks and boost productivity further.